The discrete random variable big X is such that P of X equal to small x is equal to C. That means this is the probability distribution function for X equal to 20, 30, 45, 50 and C a constant. Find question I the value of C. We take solution. For us to find the value of C, we are going to make use of the fact that summation all x of P of big X equal to small x is equal to 1. Making use of this formula, this will give us P of X equal to 20 plus P of X equal to 30 plus P of X equal to 45 plus P of X equal to 50. All this will be equal to 1 because it is a PDF. P of X equal to 20 gives us C plus P of X equal to 30 gives C plus P of X equal to 45 gives C plus P of X equal to 50 gives C is equal to 1. C plus C gives 2C plus C 3C plus C 4C. 4C is equal to 1. Then dividing both sides by 4, C will simply be equal to 1/4. Knowing the value of C, we can write down this PDF. Our PDF will simply be P of big X equal to small x equal to 1/4, for small x taking values 20, 30, 45 and 50. You will see that this is the uniform discrete distribution because it has a constant probability. Now we move on to question 2i. We have to find mu, the expectation of x. Mu is simply equal to E of x, and E of x is simply equal to summation all x. Then we take x times the probability of x equal to small x, big X equal to small x. This will equal to, for the first one, we take 20 times the probability, which is 1/4, plus the next we take 30 times the probability, which is 1/4, plus the next 45 times the probability, which is 1/4, plus 50 times the probability of 50, which is 1/4. This will give us 20 on 4 plus 30 on 4 plus 45 on 4 plus 50 on 4. You will see that they all have a common denominator, which is 4. Now adding their numerators, we take 20 plus 30 plus 45 plus 50. This will simply be equal to 145 all over 4. Expressing this as a decimal, this will give us 145 divided by 4. It gives us 36.25. This is the expectation. Next, we have to find P of x less than mu. That means x less than 36.25. 3i. P of x less than mu will simply be equal to P of x less than 36.25. This will be equal to, we take P of x equal to 20, because 20 is less than 36.25, plus P of x equal to 30. 30 is less than We cannot take 45 because it is more than this. So this will be equal to p of x equal to 20 gives 1/4 plus p of x equal to 30 gives 1/4. 1/4 plus 1/4 gives us a half. We move now to question IV. We are to find the standard deviation of x. The standard deviation is simply equal to the square root of the variance of x. The variance of x is simply equal to, we take e of x squared minus e of x squared. That means you square the expectation. E of x squared is simply equal to, we take a summation all x. If we take x squared times p of big X equal to small x. So this will give us, for the first one, take 20 squared times 1/4 plus 30 squared times 1/4 plus 45 squared times 1/4 plus 50 squared times 1/4. Simplifying this will simply be equal to 20 squared gives us 400. We multiply by 1/4 gives us 400 over 4 plus 30 squared gives us 900. We multiply by 1/4 gives 900 over 4 plus 45 squared gives us 2025. We multiply by 1/4 gives us 2025 over 4 plus 50 squared gives us 2500. We multiply by 1/4 gives us 2500 over 4. This will simply be equal to, adding the numerators, we have 400 plus 900 plus 2025 plus 2500. This will simply be equal to 5825 all over 4. So this is e of x squared. Now the variance of x will simply be equal to, take a 5825 over 4. We subtract e of x, the expectation which we calculate, and it gives us 145 all over 4 as a fraction. We are going to square this fraction. This will simply be equal to 5825 over 4 minus, we take 145 squared gives us 21,025 all over 4 squared, which is 16. We need the LCM of their denominators, is 16. 16 divided by 4 gives us 4 times 5825 gives us 23,300 minus 16 divided by 16 gives 1 times 21,025 remains 21,025. This will be equal to, we take 23,300 minus 21,025. This gives us 2,275 all over 16. This is a variance. Now we can find the standard deviation. The standard deviation is simply the square root of the variance, square root of this fraction. This will give us the square root of the fraction, 2,275 all over 16. And this can be broken as the square root of 2,275 all over the square root of 16. This will simply be equal to the square root of 2275. Expressing this as a set in its simplest form, it will simply give us 5 root 91 all over the square root of 16, which is 4. Therefore, the standard deviation is simply equal to 5 root 91 all over 4. We are done with the solution of this question. If in case you have any doubts, feel free to drop your questions at the comment section. Please like the video, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching.